Collective Aquarius, welcome to your reading. We're going to start first with these specific insights. So you might also need to go and watch the Taurus reading. It will come before you guys. But I got a few names and extra messages, okay? Please take what resonates. Make it make sense, and it will. We got the name Atsu, Layla, Eleanor, and Mike. We also have government, Mars, lack. Okay? I know. Please, bear with me. So, we are going to start with the name Atsu, okay? So, I have channeled this name in one of the music channelings. I also channeled it in the Taurus one. Atsu is a Japanese name, so you could be from Japan. Maybe you met this person in Japan. Maybe you speak Japanese, okay? But let's see. If you are watching for this person, your card. We got these two, okay? We got the Two of Pentacles. We also got the Queen of Swords. You could be air sign feminine here, or you are somebody that brought judgment upon this person, or they feel judged by you, okay? Now they want to balance something out. Perhaps they judged you, they want to fix it now, or you judge them and you want to fix it with them. Something about looking above the surface, looking at the bigger picture, okay? I do feel like you didn't see eye to eye when it came to this person, or vice versa here. Your advice card, in the meantime, collective, dealing with this person, or you're watching for them, things are going to work out and you guys are going to achieve what you want to achieve, okay? So, fret not. So, I say this to say, that's your message. Let's go with Eleanor. If you're watching for her, vice versa, okay? So, we got this one here. Eight of Pentacles, but also got the King of Cups in reverse. So somebody could be very emotionally tapped out. It is a masculine that is tapped out. They're over it. They have no fucks to give. They could come off very cold, very distant, or perhaps very narcissistic, very manipulative, and very gaslighting, very belittling, very cruel. Okay, so somebody does not want to work things out, Eleanor, okay? Or you don't want to work this out with this person. You could also be dealing with a water sign masculine here, or a water sign feminine. Nonetheless, this person is very detached. They have no fucks to give, and they don't want to work things out, Eleanor. They don't. I feel like you already know. This is your confirmation, okay? So let's just move things out. Maybe you guys are going to move out, okay? Maybe they're forcing you to move out. Maybe they're moving out, okay? So Layla is the name, the next name. If you have this name, or they have this name, Layla, they don't know what the fuck is happening, okay? They have no clue. What will happen though is they will be shocked, confused. They'll be in this entire moment, okay? If your name is Layla, if you're dealing with somebody's Layla, they have no idea what's happening. I kind of feel like they're a little bit oblivious, okay? So when you act in a certain way, or if they act in a certain way, this is going to cause you a terror moment. You're going to be like, well, what the fuck is this? Like, this is going to be so unexpected, so emotionally jarring to you, if I'm going to be honest, or to them, because of whatever is being decided or changed or shifted, okay? Your advice card, dealing with them, you dealing with them, vice versa, having this name, things are going to work out, but I feel like it's going to be a shocker to whatever it is. It's going to cause a tower moment. Like, you don't know what, like, I would say it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a rain. It's going to be a little bit of a storm before the sunlight comes up, okay? Before the rainbow is in motion, okay? So, next name, Mike, okay? Michael could also be relevant. If you have this name, they have this name, they want to balance something out, okay? Something about you being neglected, abandoned, feeling left, like put it aside. I'm also tuning into an apology. So if your name is Mike, or if their name is Mike, they want to balance whatever they did in terms of making you feel like this abandoned, left out, like put to the side. They want to fix this, okay, or help you fix this, something of this nature, okay? Whether your name is Mike, whether their name is Mike. Let's do an advice card. Somebody's wife is also gonna be involved in this, okay? But you're gonna feel the love eventually, or the support, or somebody's gonna come in with the support. Somebody's wife is also going to step in as well. I don't know what it is, but this is for Mike. We're dealing with Mike, okay? Now, for every Aquarius, oh yeah, I almost forgot, the government. Okay, I feel like the government situation is linked to Mars. So, like a few days ago, so I'm gonna post this bonus reading on the 11th of October, but something happened also on the 11th of May. What I wanted to say is that I was watching this celebrity tarot reader, and he was doing what he does, but he, for some reason, when I came back to his channel, as in yesterday, he was talking about Mars, okay? And he was very, like, it went from celebrity to having a whole psychic breakdown on Mars. So I don't know if I'm tuning into this as well, okay? I never really do messages in relation to like planets, okay? I have done on past lives, things of that nature, what's to come, and etc. But never on planets. But hey, today's a different day. Maybe you guys are into astronomy, the universe, planets, something of this nature, but something about government and the Mars, okay? Maybe your Mars planet, okay? Maybe something shifted. Maybe your Mars is very prominent, okay? Mars, let's Google it. Like I said, as much as I know astrology, I don't know much about astronomy, okay? But let's Google it. So it is linked to success, strength, courage, assertiveness, sexuality, struggle, competition, aggression, self-protection, performance, politics, charisma, logic, and self-confidence, okay? While Mars symbolizes action and desire, assertiveness and aggression, courage and strength, innovation and ambition, okay? If you have this in your house or sign, it reveals how you channel energy. This is how you show your anger, your passion, your ambition, your confrontations, okay? It could be destructive, but it's definitely life-changing. Okay. I don't know, collective. Listen, like I said, government Mars. We pull some cards, see what comes up, and hey, we keep it moving, okay? So we got the moon, okay, but it was in reverse though, or it came out weird. Maybe something is going on with the government and Mars. I don't know. Maybe something is odd. Maybe it's a secret that has been a secret for a long time. It's about to be exposed, okay? When I get the moon card in reverse, it's something being exposed, shown, hidden. It can't be eclipsed anymore. There's about to be judgment. Maybe somebody that, I don't know, maybe the government is judging Mars. So maybe Mars is judging the government, okay? I don't know. Okay, it could be a fire sign involved. It could be, fire signs are ruled by Mars, specifically Aries. That could be relevant. Okay, maybe Aries is judging the government. The Queen of Swords is air sign. Well, air sign female, actually. Leo. No, hold up. Okay, so Leo could be fire sign females. Aries, Leo, Sag could be involved. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could be judging the government or judging the government based on their Mars placement, okay? This is somebody that don't give a fuck. They're about to tell it to you. They give it to you straight, blunt, and no fucks, no tears giving, okay? This is somebody that's very righteous, very much like, I would bring their receipts if I have to, okay? They don't play no business. They don't play no fun. They only play with what's accurate and what's factual. Meaning, if you want to step up and deal with the Queen of Swords or the placement I just mentioned, then bring it, okay? Somebody is very much like, maybe somebody's confrontational, okay? Maybe Mars is, maybe these people with their Mars. I'm gonna say this though, wherever's in this energy or in their Mars energy, like what I just Googled in terms of what Mars symbolizes, they cannot get over on them, okay? The government, you, perhaps you, Aquarius, your Mars is very active and you're about to show up and show out. And they will have to listen and digest the information, no matter how it comes and no matter how it looks. I'm getting the energy of like, fuck around and find out. I am in my Mars placements and you're about to see what the fuck it is. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. I don't know if somebody is in this towards you, right? Or you're in this energy towards somebody else, but it's definitely government versus Mars. Okay, that's all I got. That's all I got. We're gonna leave it as such. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. Okay. Let's pull anything else based on that. So we got this card here. This is like my purgatory card, my hell on earth. I feel like something's gonna change or take place that's gonna be very like the Tower moment, but it's like how to talk about Mars. It's very life altering, could be quite destructive. So I feel like something's gonna take place and it's gonna be Mars, a dual natured planet. Its influence can be either constructive, leading to brave action and strong sense of purpose, or destruction, okay? Resulting in impulsiveness and conflict. Okay, so whatever is happening between Mars and government, it's gonna be chaotic. Maybe it's like one of those events again. I don't know, but it's gonna be, how do I say this? The government will feel judged. Maybe the government wanna pull one over on Mars, and Mars is like, you're not about to play us. Okay, we don't play the games that you play on Earth. I don't know. Okay, but something is going to be very much like final judgment. I don't know why this isn't in the Aquarius reading, but it is. Like I said, it could be a person that has Mars very active right now during the transits, or it is literally the planet versus the government. Okay. However, you know what? No, we'll leave it as such. Oh my God. Sorry, Aquarius. I really do be channeling as we go. And something about lack, okay? Maybe, and like I said before, I got the government, we got Mars, and then lack. Those are the three keywords that I got. So maybe government want to take something from Mars that they're lacking, and Mars is like, you're not about to play us with taking our resources. I don't know. Something of that is relevant, okay? But yeah. Or maybe Mars is lacking something that the government has, or vice versa. Mars, I don't know, but let's pull some cards. We got this one here. So if we have this upright, this is basically somebody that's very delusional, right? Very much like, I'm gonna live on this delusion till I die, this fantasy, this illusion. I don't care if I'm confused. Okay, upright is somebody that's just being alluded to something, but they don't know what it is. But when they find out, they're about to, okay, see the light, the truth of the matter. Okay, but when it's upright, when it's in reverse, somebody don't care if they're foolish, if they're being in that energy. Okay, so there's definitely monitoring spirit as well. So something about in that same accord. Again, Mars is watching the government, but the government is watching Mars. Maybe they're seeing that they're lacking. Okay. Maybe they said that they had something, but they don't. Okay. It was all a facade. It was all a lie. Maybe they was trying to find life or divine feminine energy. If you're spiritual, you know what this means. This is like my divine feminine energy card. I'm just gonna keep this very short. But the new currency is frequency. It's not money. It's not resources. It's energy. Okay? Maybe there is some sort of like, oh, we have this, Mars. And Mars is like, you do not have divine feminine energy. You don't have the energy that you claim that you have. Okay? There is a lack of divine feminine. It's a lack of something where it could be sustainable, but it's not, or it's not surviving or living or adapting to an environment that was promised. Okay? We will leave this and we will move on to general messages for my dear Aquarius. Some of you guys deal with a Leo, a Sag. Okay? We're back on Earth. Let's continue. So, if you deal with a Leo or a Sag, this person is going through it. Okay? Burdens after burdens. I kind of feel like they need your help. Aquarius, this person is really hanging on to the fact that you will come back, you will love them again, you will work out. Okay, Leo or Sag, they're like, I'm not giving up on this. I don't care if I have to fight you and everybody else. Aquarius, I'm gonna fight for this love. This Leo / Sag, they are like, you have my heart and I'm gonna die on this hill. Okay, let's move on. Messages for Aquarius. Lord have mercy. Yeah. You got somebody that feels like they're in isolation right now. They could be healing. They could be feeling alone. Okay, what has it to do with Aquarius? So it's a masculine that feels this way. They feel very isolated, very alone. It could be a fire sign, water sign, Cusper, Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Masculine here, it feels very alone, isolated. Okay, this person want to give you something, or they want you to be open to receive something from them. Okay, I kind of feel like Aquarius doesn't care. But this person is like, I want to make this work. I have something to say. I'm not giving up, but I'm gonna keep to myself when it's the right timing. Okay. Anything else for Aquarius? So you got somebody here that's acting like they don't have feelings for you. It's either a lover or another Gemini, but they want to see you tonight. Okay, a lover or somebody that's a Gemini acting like, oh, I know I don't have feelings for Aquarius, but for some reason they want to see you. Regardless, what they want to see you about is because of healing, or them telling you that they have healed, or they're seeing the bigger picture now. I kind of feel like they're trying to pull one over on you. I feel like they're trying to play games. This lover, this Gemini, as I said, games. This person is still trying to see if there's a chance, if there is a risk. But I feel like they know it's a risk. They're trying to pull one over on you. They're trying to play a game. This person want to just take a chance to see. I'm getting the energy of like, I'm just trying to see if Aquarius feels something, and if they do, I'm gonna go for it. But if they don't, I'm act like I never felt anything. Okay, but yeah, something about seeing you tonight. Whenever you see this is what they want. Okay, I don't know. It's I kind of feel like you're exhausted or over it, Aquarius. This is the energy I feel. You also got somebody here that it's like, oh, I've healed, I'm healing. The reality is, yeah, they have healed, but if you guys get back together, it's gonna be the same shit. Same thing, different day. This person misses you though, but they're like hung up on what used to be. They're hung up on nostalgia. Like for instance, if you guys were toxic, or no contact, they love that shit. You know, you guys probably ended things, broke up because you guys were not healthy, okay? Or somebody was destructive. Somebody was acting like Mars, okay? And yeah, they're like, I'm healed now, I'm okay now. I'm at peace with my past and projections, Aquarius. But the thing is, if you guys ever got back together, they want to start the cycle again, okay? They're hung up on the good things. And they don't really care if they were the bad guy or if you were the bad guy. And guy is, I'm speaking in general terms, right? But yeah, okay, Aquarius. I feel like you know this, but they also can't help themselves. I don't know, they can't. You're about to get some truth. You're also about to get some recognition as well. Somebody wants to tell you that they love you. Okay, you guys, somebody that wants to tell you that they love you. This person here has tried very hard not to deal with you, very hard to respect your boundaries, very hard to stay angry with you, but they can't. What they really want to tell you, quote unquote, I love you, Aquarius, number one. Also this card. I don't want to be separated from you, Aquarius. I miss you. I think about you all the time. I didn't know what I want, but I want you. What I want is to love you because I love you. Is that the title? People are weird, Aquarius. They are. Let's see here. Some of you guys are dealing with a Scorpio as well. Let's see. For those that are dealing with a Scorpio, this Scorpio here, they don't want the connection to just be about sex. They want something more serious. Even though you guys are committed to each other, like it's you and them, but they want something more than just, yes, we're together. Yes, sexual chemistry, 10-10, but somebody wants something more. I don't know what more is, but they want something more, okay? We got this card here. Maybe they want to move in. They want you guys to move in together, okay? Sign a lease together. I know them spending more time at your house or vice versa. Looking for a new house, looking for a new apartment, something of this together. Somebody wants whatever it is that you guys have to end, but it's not, how do I say it? Somebody wants a new chapter. I think that's better. Somebody wants a new chapter with you, Aquarius, because people are talking. I feel like people are in your person's air. You're like in a relationship or you're dating somebody. It's like every other date that you've been on. Somebody wants more because of what other people are saying. So are you not like looking into the next chapter with Aquarius? Why is Aquarius not asking this? Why haven't Aquarius said something? Why can't you express to Aquarius that you want more? Like, and you are, I'm getting the energy like you probably already talked to Aquarius, but the people around them is like in your soulmate's air about the connection that you have. And it has to do with wanting more. Okay, I don't know what more is, but they want more. Okay. Okay, I know, Aquarius. I mean, they do love you. You guys have a future. I feel like you're moving at the pace that's pretty normal, you know? But your soulmate is being like pressured or rushed by other people. This is like my family card. Having babies, maybe that's also one of the questions, like when you guys gonna have kids. For others, it's about the moving in, looking at properties, things of that nature. Yeah, I don't Yeah, the people that they need to mind their business. They need to mind their business. They need to mind their business. Okay. Anything else for Aquas during this time? There is a friend that's very nosy, very curious, very obsessed. This person, I don't know if you guys work in the health department, if they're sick, if they have a physical illness, alignment, mental illness. Celtic could be relevant. Maybe they're from the UK, the Irish, Scottish, Welsh, or they practice folkloric mysticism. Maybe they were into alternative healing. This person is very nosy. Why? This person is a mother. Or you share a child with them, collective. I feel like somebody wants to initiate you into something. Like, it's not weird, but it's also like, what do you mean you want to initiate me and the lineage and my future offspring? Like, somebody is very much like, you need to uphold the traditions or the rituals that we do. And somebody is keeping an eye on you if you are doing so. I don't like it. It's giving this. Like, they're not, the card that came out, I feel like they're karmic, not in a toxic, evil way, but in a weird way. You know, one of those people where it's like they're controlling, and that's a karmic trait, right? Why can't you just let me do my own thing? For instance, if you have a child or is raising, just going by your own rules, right? Morals and values, your aunt or your cousin that have children or is very much patriotic in the family, they're like, listen here, Aquarius, in our family we do things a little bit different. If we go that way, we're gonna lose our family values, we're gonna lose our like traditions and rituals, and it cannot die out with you. Somebody's karmic in that sense. Okay, somebody's very nosy, very curious. Like, we need to make sure that Aquarius upholds the tradition of the community, of the family, things of that nature. And they're karmic. That's the karmicness. Okay, that's the karmic trait. Some people, we need to cut them off. It's definitely a mother. It could be your mother. It could be, like I said, an aunt, a cousin, your friend's mother, your person's mother, your soulmate's mother. Okay, a mother is very much like, no, make sure that Aquarius also like knows about this, so they also like, somebody definitely want to indoctrinate. Somebody's incentive is off, but they definitely want to like groom you into their, a mother figure wants to groom you into the family traditions and rituals, morals, and value. More in that energy. Somebody is very much into, like, this could be spiritual, but this could also be like the traditional things. Like, in our household, we eat food at 6 o'clock every day. We do Sunday dinners. We don't eat breakfast in the morning. We need to, you know, do camping every Friday. And if you don't uphold that tradition, you're going to ruin the family. Okay, there's some sort of secret hidden things. Yes, I'm talking very vague, very mundane. It could also be spiritual practice. For instance, when you have a baby, everybody needs to be there, or you need to, when you were born, Aquarius, you had on grandpa's like baby clothes, so you need to carry that on to your children. You need to get baptized. You need to become this. You need to believe in that. We do this in our family and it's not known, but like you also need to be indoctrinated into this because this is how it is, and if you don't do it, it's going to die with us, and it can't, because we made a vow 200 years ago. Like, so there is something your family or somebody's family is involved and they want to force it upon you, Aquarius. It's weird. It's weird. Okay, you don't know this. You don't know what it is. I don't even know what it is. But I'm going to tell you right now, it does not end with how do I say this? I feel like they're going to succeed. I don't know what it is, but they're going to succeed because it doesn't end with them. And it will definitely not end with Aquarius. Somebody is very much like, no, it's going to continue. And it will not end with us. It will not end with Aquarius. Aquarius is going to carry it on in some way or form. Okay, I don't know what it is, Aquarius. Listen, I'm not tuning into anything, but somebody is very much like, we are sticking by this. And so is Aquarius. Okay. It's funny. It's a bit weird. It's funny though. It's a bit weird though. Okay, I don't know what but it's very much, it's tradition. It's tradition. Anyways, anything else for Aquarius? That's funny though. That's funny. You're about to get recognized for something that you have worked on. Okay, people are about to see your light. Okay, a lot of you guys didn't think that it would take off or come into fruition, but it's about to come into fruition. I feel like when you have put everything in, what you're about to get recognized for, acknowledged for, etc. When you let it go, right, it's gonna blow up. It's gonna be very much like, oh my god. And I feel like it's gonna shock you. But you know what? It also feels like it's about time, because a lot of you guys have been putting in so much work. You didn't think it will take place anywhere on this planet, but it will, and it will make you very happy. Very happy. Okay, for a lot of you guys, it could be child, it could be a new pet animal, or just general happiness, but this happens when you let it go. Let it go, as in you put in the work and let go of the worry and the outcome. Okay, so anything else with Aquarius? What's relevant? So we got this one here. So somebody wants to propose, or they want to spend more time with you. Okay, this person here, you've had a rough have a rough few lessons with them. Okay, which is kind of hard to overcome, but this person want to spend more time, or they want to propose. Now, some of you guys know what this is about and how things will work itself out. For others, I feel you're still a little bit in doubt, okay, because of what has taken place. It's not so easy to overcome, okay, in the eyes of Aquarius, right? You can't just be like, let's spend more time and whatever took place in the past, but just whatever. No, I'm getting the energy of like whoever is like, no, it's not that quick to just, I'll forgive and forget. You will not be in that energy. Even if you're used to being in that energy for a lot of things, something betrayal, snakish took place that this person or people did. You're not just going to be like, forgive and forget, bygones be bygones. I feel like somebody is used to you just being in that energy, maybe yourself, but something about whatever happened recently or this specific thing, you're not just going to be like, bygones be bygones. Okay, now rightfully so. Others, it's going to be easy to shift. You're going to be like, okay, I think spending more time with shift things. Getting engaged will also shift things. Okay, but it's different for each and every Aquarius. Okay, a lot of you guys are very much into self-healing and self-reflecting right now. I don't feel like you're very open to dealing with people that is stopping you from overcoming or ascending, basically being a blockage in your life, obviously. But you're very particular, something about being very, I wouldn't say cautious, but particular who's like allowed in your environment. You're very particular about that. Something about San Diego, Santa Monica, that could be relevant. Okay. There's somebody, or these places is relevant. There was some sort of ending. It's about to come back again. It's giving like retrograde energy. For a lot of you guys, you might be pissed when you hear about this. The thing is this, it's love related. It could also be somebody that has love for you. Like, you know, I know I hurt Aquarius. I know they hurt me, but like I still have love for them. Something about San Diego, Santa Monica, or somebody that has love for you is coming back again. You will be annoyed. Okay? This person, it's not an ending. I am sensing the irritation of Aquarius will be active like fucking Mars. You will be annoyed like Mars trying to fight the government, okay? So yeah. Let's do the advice card for the people that want to come back and fix things with Aquarius, and Aquarius is gonna be like, you fucking lying. Why are you here? Listen, this is gonna make you feel blessed. However, it was in reverse as well, so I feel like this is like, because I feel that whoever Aquarius is watching, I feel the energy of like, oh yeah, this is good to bring peace, wave the white flag, but I also get the energy of like, no, I want to be upset with them still. I want to be petty. I don't want to forgive them like that. It's not that easy, okay? However, they're not coming on some maliciousness. They're coming to fix things. And it will bring you peace. It will make you feel blessed. But I do feel the energy of holding on to what they did. It's not going to be easy to be like, bygones be bygones, because that's what they want. I'm going to say this though. Because some of you guys, the experience with these people or person, I'm gonna stick beside you, Aquarius. I'm reading for you. Be petty. Be mad still. Okay? They are gonna be sincere. I don't feel like you're gonna feel at peace because whatever took place is not that. It's something deep. It really is. I think an example I can mention is like, once you betray me, once you hurt me, it would never be the same. We might laugh at a joke or something about the energy, something about how like we can have a conversation, but as an Aquarius, I would never look at you the same. I almost get the energy of like you're dead to me, but you're not gonna act on that. But like I feel the energy of that, like wherever we had is dead. Okay, you might not shut them off from your life, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I feel a very conflicting energy from Aquarius about this. This person that wants to reconcile, I want to say fix things, but come back again into your life. Like, I wouldn't say like nothing happened, but very much like, if we just spend a little more time together, if I just bring a ring up, if I'm just more serious, right? It's not like I'm, belittling your feelings. I know it was difficult. I know it was fucked up, but you, Aquarius, are going to look at them like, once you betray me, that shit is engraved for life. I feel like this person knows it, but they're also very determined to shift your ideology, your view on it. I will say that you're gonna be very irritated, very pissed, because you are hurt very much. and you don't want to deal with them, but I also don't feel like you're going to be a bitch about it. I don't feel like you're going to be a bitch about it. You might be a little bit petty, but I don't see that you're going to be a bitch about it, okay? Because even though I do feel like you still have love for this person, it's just the hurt and betrayal is like very immense. It's very engraved, okay? In such a way where it's like, I can't believe I fucking did that. Like, I'm still not over it. That's how I am energetically. That's how I feel like you're going to view it, Aquarius. Okay. Anything else for Aquarius? So we got a Queen of Pentacles. You got somebody here that wants to come back into your life that is an earth sign feminine, or somebody that got their shit together but they somehow lost everything, so they want to come in and ask you for advice or come be by your side or something. This person here, I feel like they were never really your supporter or there for you or value anything that you gave to them, whether it was, yeah, pretty much. I feel like this person didn't give a shit about you, this earth sign feminine, or the person that had everything and now they lost everything and they're like, let me go back to being on the Aquarius side or see what they have to say. This person here, they're an energy vampire. For some of you guys, it's a masculine that's in this energy, it's a feminine that's in this energy. They are you got an energy vampire that want to come back in. Like I said, they somehow lost everything, okay? So let's move on to love, okay? I don't know how long I've been reading, but I feel like I'm reading for so long. So let's do, if you want to work things out with collective, aka Aquarius, these are your cards. Aquarius, if you want to fix things with this person, these are your cards. Disclaimer, you're in a relationship, there's no contact. We pull cards for clarification on how to better the situation, okay? So we got this one here. It was in reverse, so I'm getting the energy of like stop being like I miss them and take action, okay? And also stop living in the past and get to loving each other unconditionally, okay? So that's it. Let's do a little advice card, and then we're gonna move on to singles. Somebody could also have chest pains. Maybe some of you guys are twin flames, okay? Listen, when you raise your vibration, when you raise your vibration, when you heal anything you need to heal in terms of love, projection, you know, all that, the whole song, right? You guys are going to be much more closer and much more clearer when it comes to your paths in life, separately but also together. Okay, because something about giving too much to one another and neglecting oneself seems to be an issue between you and this person, Aquarius, or vice versa, between them and you. Maybe it's in the sense of like neglecting themselves for the sake of Aquarius, or you did this, okay? There needs to be some sort of balance here, okay? But remember this, okay? And also remember this. Let go of control issues, so controlling the outcome or your person. That's also relevant for somebody. But yeah, we're going to move on to singles now, and some of you guys could be dealing with somebody from Albania. Okay, Albania could be relevant. Sarajevo. So that's your new soulmates, or you're from those countries, or you're going to meet in that country, okay? For some of you guys, this is Gemini. Multicultural, somebody that's from a melting pot of cultures. Like, I'm getting the energy of like, it's not just one type of culture, ethnicity, nationality. It's like a mixture of things, like, everyone from everywhere, okay? So that is your type of new soulmates, Aquarius. Every country, every energy, okay? But what I do like about you, Aquarius, you're not shy to step out of the box or to be different, okay? You don't really go in the same direction like everybody else. You are a non-conformist, okay? That's what I noticed when it comes to Aquarius. You guys do your own thing and you fall in love with with your own thing in terms of like not what people view as to be the standard, but how you feel like it is, okay? So I'm seeing representative, okay, something about standing up for something. I'm seeing DEI. I feel like that's relevant for like United States of America. If you know what you know. Okay. Something about being a bureaucrat. Something about being buried. Maybe somebody will pass away and then you guys will come together, or this is what they're gonna talk to you about. Like, I just buried my cat, or I just lost my grandpa, or something. That's relevant for somebody's to meet cute. Somebody's saying it could be Sarah. Something about ibuprofen. Maybe somebody's prone to headaches. Okay. Something about being deep. Something about ice cream. Something about goose, duck. Okay, maybe somebody knows how to cook that, or that's their favorite animal, or that's the spirit animal. Symbolism. Okay. Something about being a fan. Something about Fanta could be relevant. There's a lot of good communication between you and this person. Somebody's also something about being ripe. Okay, that could be a fruit. That could also be I don't know what, something about sexuality and fruit, okay? Or sex. Maybe it's very ripe, okay? Very watery. I don't know. Okay, it's something of these things. Something about a gear. Maybe somebody has a nice car, has a lot of cars. Like to, yeah, pretty much. Okay. Something about being a best friend. Apple hunting, or like apple plucking. So we're gonna just leave it at that. Okay. You're about to get a confirmation that's gonna come in quite quick as well. Collective, thank you Aquarius for tuning into this bonus reading, and until next time, see you then. Okay, last card, you're about to experience a lot of chemistry. I know you guys can see it, but a lot of chemistry with this new person or with somebody, and it's going to be quite healing. But be aware, does not do too much, because I do feel a little bit of like Velcro obsessiveness with your person, or you with them, okay? But the fall season is going to be very romantic, very sensual, okay? If you know, you know. On that note, thank you for stopping by.